Modern society constantly speaks about individuality. People are told to think independently, be creative, express themselves freely. But beneath these messages exists another reality. Many people quietly notice over time. Modern systems often reward obedience far more consistently than independent thinking. From childhood, people are trained to follow structured systems. Schools reward compliance memorization, rule-following, standardized behavior. Students who adapt smoothly to systems are often considered successful. Meanwhile, questioning systems too deeply can sometimes create discomfort rather than reward. This pattern continues into adulthood. Many workplaces value predictability, efficiency, conformity, risk avoidance. Employees are expected to follow structures, meet targets, and remain productive consistently. And while creativity is often praised publicly, too much independent thinking can become threatening inside systems designed around stability and control. Modern economies depend heavily on organized behavior. Large societies require schedule systems, routines, coordination. Obedience help systems function smoothly. People wake up on time, work consistently, follow laws, maintain economic activity. Without structure, large civilizations become unstable, but modern society increasingly extends this structure beyond practical organization. Technology now influences behavior constantly. Algorithms shape attention, opinions, desires, emotional reactions. And because many people consume information passively every day, independent thinking quietly weakens over time. Social media intensifies this further. Online environments reward popular opinions, emotional reactions, group validation. People quickly learn which opinions gain approval and which create backlash. As a result, many begin adapting psychologically to avoid social rejection, not necessarily because they truly change their beliefs, but because human beings naturally fear exclusion. This creates subtle pressure toward conformity. People increasingly think, "What can I say safely?" instead of, "What do I genuinely believe?" Consumer culture also rewards obedience economically. Modern systems encourage people to consume, continuously follow trends, upgrade, constantly compare themselves endlessly. And individuals who remain deeply reflective or resistant to these pressures may participate less predictably in consumer systems. Perhaps this is why modern life often feels psychologically exhausting. People are not only working physically, they are constantly adapting socially, emotionally, and digitally to systems surrounding them. At the same time, endless distraction weakens critical thinking, constant stimulation reduces reflection-focused deep analysis, and people who remain distracted continuously are often easier to influence emotionally. This does not mean society is controlled by some hidden conspiracy. Large systems naturally prioritize stability, but stability often rewards obedience more consistently than deep questioning, because questioning creates unpredictability. Perhaps the most important realization is this: modern control rarely operates through force alone anymore. It operates through convenience, distraction, social pressure, and psychological influence. And because these forms of influence feel subtle, many people barely notice them shaping behavior over time. This creates one of the strangest contradictions of modern life. People believe they are becoming more independent, while many of their decisions are increasingly influenced by algorithms, trends, systems, and social approval. True independent thinking requires emotional courage, self-awareness, reflection, willingness to disagree. But modern environments often make these psychologically difficult. And perhaps that is the quiet truth many people slowly begin realizing. Modern society may publicly celebrate individuality, while quietly rewarding obedience far more consistently in practice.